Hey, this is a playthrough of Tower of the Sorcerer from level 40 to 50 to the end of the game and to the start of a new game. I've gotten a few comments asking for part 4 of 4. It's been like 4 years later. Better late than never. So if you're still interested, hope you get to see this. And if you haven't beaten the game already, you can check out this video and see how it's done. Alright, first thing I want to mention here is don't take any health potions until you pass the magic sergeants, because their attack zaps half of your health. So if you keep your health low, you lose less. You go back and get the potions. Yeah, I got stuck because I need a blue key. Fortunately, I have some free blue keys. We just gotta find them. There they are. Okay, this is our first main objective. We're trying to get those wings that let us fly up a level. And if you notice on Tower 43, it skips right to Tower 45. So there's this floor we can't get to. And on that floor is a very powerful shield. And to get the shield, we have to defeat 2 demon monsters that are really strong. They don't take any damage from regular attacks, so we need a special weapon to kill them. And that's a bomb. And to get the bomb, we need to get another item, which is the Super Matok. Matok? I don't know how to pronounce that word. 4 years later, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Matok. And there's a merchant who sells it for 4,000 gold. So we're going to get 4,000 gold first. 3 gold short. And I tried really hard to find 3 pennies, but I couldn't find it. So we're off to see the merchant. We're going to use our special wings item one last time. It only has 3 uses. Here I just go to the next floor just so I don't forget, because once we use that, we're not going to be able to go through that level unless we can warp up and down. So we spent our 4,000 gold, we got the Super Matok. It breaks all the walls in the level. That gives us access to this bomb item on the top left. It kind of looks like a dreidel. Or a spinning top. That's it right there. Okay, now we can go get that shield. and go to floor 43, and then we're going to fly up. Now you have to stand right between those two guys, and you use the bomb, and it blows everything up around you. The shield is really good because it protects against magic attacks by the wizards, those red and yellow hat guys, and also the magic sergeants who have those red eyes and that robe, I guess, with the shoulder pads. Normally if you stand next to them, they will zap you for magic damage. When you have the shield, they can't do that. The yellow-orange wizard hits for 100, and the red one hits for 200 with the magic attack. And now you can just walk next to them and take no damage. It's kind of funny here, we took the higher level shield first. So even though we have a sacred shield, because we got the lower level holy shield after it, the status kind of wrong, because we already have a sacred shield. So it's going to look weird, but it doesn't get rid of the special power of your shield. It's just the text is a little bit off. Okay, this is our next objective. We got this golden key. It's going to open all the doors in any room that we want. And we're going to use it here because there's tons of doors. And the secret to this room is it contains wings that fly one level down. And with those wings, we can go to floor 0. And on floor 0 is an item called Lucky Gold that doubles our gold drop from all the monsters that we kill. And once we have it, we can kill all the monsters and farm all the gold. To get the item in this room, we have to find that secret guy, kill him, and then the room changes. Ta-da! And there's that item. Okay, we're going to do a little trick here where we use the wings. Or staff, rather. Go to floor 1. Use the wings to fly down to floor 0. There's one level where you bump into these invisible walls, and the text on it says Go 0F. It's kind of hard to tell that it's a 0, but that's what it was referring to. Okay, so now with Lucky Gold you can go ahead and loot all the monsters for gold. Not much interesting is going to happen for a while because I'm just going to be killing these monsters. Because I'm watching a video of a recording, I'm just gonna fast forward. Can we go faster? This sounds like an old arcade game. At the temple, you're gonna pray for defense from now on. Once your defense is past 500, you can really pray for whatever you want. You're gonna beat the game no matter what. But for a high score, I think the defense stat, each point in defense counts for the same score as 1 point in offense. So because you get twice as much defense from the temples, you get a higher score if you pray for defense. That's all. This room has so many traps in it. Most of the wizards, when you walk near them, they will run away, and then you have to walk near them again, and they zap you, and then they run away. So if you try to get through this level without the shield, and without using those wings, you're in for a lot of hurt. Okay, this room is the sword. To get the sword, you have to kill that guy, and you have to go in the top left corner, and you have to find an invisible magic sergeant, kill him, and the door opens. You don't have to kill these two here, I just felt like it. Okay, once you kill that guy, the sword room opens. That old man there tells you how to beat Zeno the boss on floor 50. He's surrounded with magic sergeants, and he has way too much defense to fight. But if you kill the magic sergeants on the north, east, south, and west, then he becomes vulnerable and he does no damage to you. Oh, with the stats that you have. He hits for something like 400. At this point, I have enough stats to fight the boss. I think I go back and look for some more stat points before I fight him. Yeah, I want to loot all the stuff. I don't need to, it doesn't really matter. There's a fairy that keeps you score at the 50 level floor, so you can kind of pad your stats by getting all these items. That's all it really is. It doesn't matter which order you kill them, as long as the pattern that's remaining is a number 5 on the dice. Okay, so he hits for 500 damage. It's not that hard to beat. Oh, excuse me, this is floor 49, not 50. Okay, so we beat the big boss. It's kind of weird that the game's not over, right? I mean, what did we set out to do in the first place? If you remember, way in the beginning, the whole point was to rescue a princess, so still gotta do that. Oh, this Dragon Slayer item that we got for defeating Xeno, I think it doubles attack against dragons. We don't really need it, it just makes the fight go a little bit faster. And the dragon gives us this cool item that turns lava into regular terrain. It's a snowflake or an ice crystal. So it's gonna freeze all this lava. And then we can finally get the sacred sword that we started out the game with. And the shield still says holy, even though we got the sacred shield. Because we got them in the reverse order. We got the sacred shield first and the holy shield after. I don't know who this boss is, doesn't really make sense. This boss's backstory was never explained. Okay, so we can definitely fight the boss here, but for score-keeping purposes, I think this is the last fairy where it tracks your high score. So if you want to get a high score, highest that you can, now's the time to up all your stats. This old man here gives us like a 3% stat bonus. And then we have this jug of life, which increases our health based on the number of stat points we have. And then I think that's it. So it was a pretty slow fight. We don't have a lot of offense. Okay. Now this should be the final high score. As a merchant, you can pay 1,000 gold for to increase your life total by 2,000 points. I forgot to go do that, so the score's a little lower. But it's okay because we beat the game. And before we finish, we can trade in all our gold and our keys for stat points. When we go up to the princess, spoiler alert, it turns out There was no princess. It was just a mannequin. This whole thing was a scam. One big scam. And I have enough gold right now to get one more stat upgrade. When you finish the game, you can continue on the New Game Plus, which is harder. You get to keep all your stats and your health, but you lose all your gold. So, if you want to play that, it'd be good to trade in all those keys and gold for more stat points or health. So this merchant here lets you sell your gold keys for 100. I'm 10 gold short because I forgot to read. I chose not to get more health because I wanted some more defense. And then I tried to scrounge up another 1,000 gold to get that health upgrade, but I didn't have enough. I was like 300 short, 200-ish, 230. Since you can't use the blue keys, might as well get some more health. Okay, now we beat the game. Hey, what happened to that thief? Oh, spoilers. Turns out he was Zeno all along. He was helping you the whole way. And he just wanted to get you more powerful. He wanted to fatten you up so he could steal your power. So actually you don't get to kill him. When you go meet him, he like warps you back to the beginning and you have to fight through the tower again. And it's the same thing except all the stats for the monsters are increased. There's one thing you have to be careful of though. When you get the bomb item, make sure you get the bomb item in the second playthrough and don't use it on the gatekeepers to get the sacred shield. Because Zeno in the tower, when you go reach him, when you finally go up to the floor 50 and you see him, he's invincible and you have to use the bomb to kill him. But then from then on, you can go through third, fourth, fifth playthrough and you can eventually get enough stats where you could just fight him and kill him. But the first time, make sure you save that bomb. Alright, good luck. Hope you enjoyed the series.